Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl, Sunshine Monet L. Today is 11/4/8. We're in that month of 11. This is the month of self-mastery. We are being that cardinal energy. We're taking initiative. We are in alignment with the Ketters, knowing that there is a power and awareness of one with all. And as we step into those ones, there is energy out there being inspired and, to step in those ones with us, 1 1. And it also deals with a 2. 11 comes into 2 as well, dealing with our interpersonal relationships, our bonds, our contracts, balance, harmony, and justice. The second sphere deals with the energy of my yacht. So happy month of mastery, mastering all those things, being the initiator, but also knowing in that space of leadership, you are here for the collective as well. Ashe, ashe. So today, in the first decade of the month, we are still in the energy of Sekhmet. This is the energy of education and learning and all those fun things. We are on the day of foundation, stability. We are on the fours. Four can deal with the fourth house, which is the Cancer house. This is dealing with the moon, the divine womb, our intuition speaking, but also foreign supreme mathematics deals with foundation and culture. So we're in that, cornerstone building. We ended off yesterday on a day of 4, so we begin today on a day of 4, creating that foundation. So we're going to take that 4, what we materialize and stabilize. 4 is also the number of being dependable and reliable because it's so fixed, right? We're going to take that 4, we're going to put it into that space of mastery, because everything we want to do in this month, we want to master it. We want to put it out there. And of course, we want other energy to align with us, because we are on the mission to aligning with our tribe in any type of way we see fit, right? So we're going to take that 4, we're going to put it into the 11, and that brings us to 1 and 5. Now we have that knowledge of walking in the power of our truth, right? Now we have that Ketters of the Herakahuti, the celestial enforcers, being the 5th sphere in Sephiros in our Sephiros and our netters. 5 also deals with Leo energy. This is the confidence and courageous energy that we get from our heart chakra, that sun energy, our gets to the sun to get to the God, Ashe. So we have that knowledge of our Ketters, and that brings us to how we are going to applicate it on our health, wellness, daily routine, because that 1 and 5 come together and make 6. 6 is the number of equality. 6 is the number of Mercurian flow. That's the Mercurian house. I was about to say Venusian for some reason, but that is the Mercurian house. That is the Virgo house. That's dealing with your moral and integral code, what you're listening to, what you're speaking on, what you're teaching, or what you're learning. All right. So now we're in this space of 6. We have gotten here. This is when my 6 life pathers come into play. They might show up in your journey some type of way, shape, or form. You might run into a Virgo today. We don't know. We might run into an 11 path. Might run into a Scorpio. You might start off your day with a Taurus energy. You might start off your day with someone that's being ruled by the moon. Someone being ruled by a Cancer energy. But now we are on this energy of 6. So as we come into this energy of 6, of course, everything we do, as we enter the last 2 months of the year of 8, being brought to us by wisdom in our cipher and wisdom in our foundation, we're going to put that into the year 8, right? We're going to take the 6 and we're going to put it into the 8. That's going to bring us to 1 and 4. So now we have knowledge in our foundation. Again, seems like we come back to that, right? Slowly getting to the pattern of what the month of 11 is going to bring to us. So we start off with the 4, we put it into the energy of mastery, we come into the knowledge of walking in the power of truth, paying attention to our 6s, our space of equality, bring the 6 into the year 8. That brings us back to the knowledge of our foundation. So now we're in the space of knowledge and our foundation, what we have been putting there, how now it's kind of like you get into that aha moment of how you started off the day of 4, in a sense, right? So overall, today is a day of 5. Today is a day of Herakahuti, enforcing, walking in the power of your truth, utilizing your heart chakra, that Leo energy of confidence, courageousness, your romance, your inner romantic self. Also being adventurous in the numerology realm, satisfying some curiosities, gaining some intellect, especially in the season of Sekhmet. So today's a great day for my 5 life pathers. We love it here. If you have any numbers that add up to 10 before you break it down to the 1, knowledge in your cipher is definitely a vibe here as you embark on, your adventurous self. It's all of the 1900s, right? Because 1 and 9 starts off with knowledge in your cipher before we get to the actual year that you're born, right? Today's a good day for my 5s today. This day is for you guys. If you're not in alignment with a 5, get one. Hey, my baby is a 5 life pather. I'm about to go get him right now. Hey, he's a Taurus. Gay. Okay, so let's talk about what's astronomically happening in the cosmos. We start the day off with a 7% waxing crescent moon. We're in a moon of building intangible things, whether it's mindsets, habits, behaviors, emotions. Moon rising at 9:47 a.m. and setting at 6:36 p.m. We are in the 2nd house with the energy, so we're on our priorities. This is the Taurus house, bringing us back to that 4 energy, that fixed 4 I was telling you about. But This is all about your priorities, your sense of value, what you value in yourself, other people, places, and things. Is a space of business and emotions. And our mindset and tropical, we're in Sagittarius. So we're like, what do I find joy in? Where are my priorities in my space of joy? Sagittarius also rules over business, philanthropy, energy, your sensual self, your sexual self. Thoughts is on the rise. Now your energy exchanges is in Scorpio, building and destroying those things. Sometimes it is based on the mind because everything starts with the thought. So your energy exchanges, your empowerment, your solar plexus chakra. We're also in the Fucus constellation. So the Fucus is the healer of healers. So we are on that level of pinnacle today, finding healing for your healer self. And our soul is experiencing that empowerment energy as draconic chart. Our moon is sitting at Scorpius, giving us that intuitive energy for that level of empowerment, transformations, truth. Because Scorpio will reveal the truth. They don't be Sunrise at 6:32 a.m. and setting at 4:53 p.m. Mercury and Dschubba are at minimal angle today at 10:33 a.m. Mercury is 0.3 degrees south-southwest, conjunction at 11:54 a.m. Mercury 0.3 degrees south. No, this is not visible. So Mercury rules over the throat chakra, having the throat chakra and that Scorpius energy. We are finding empowerment in how we communicate, transformations in how we communicate, energy exchanges, how you're spending your daily routine, as well as your health routine and your moral and integral code. Dschubba is a little difficult of a plant, like a star, because it gives all Saturn and Mars energy. So it's like that militant energy. It brings the challenges to the throat chakra, but it also brings like motivation and triggers to get through them as well. Evening visibility of Mercury begins in the Scorpius constellation. The moon and Venus are at minimal angle because Venus is also sitting over there in Scorpius. That minimal angle is at 9:25 p.m. The moon is 3.6 degrees south. Conjunction at 8:46 p.m. The moon is 3.6 degrees south. Observe that at 6:25 p.m. with a 3.9 degrees south-southwest separation. So we do have a bit of a triangle here happening with our moon, our intuitive self, with our heart chakra and our throat chakra, moon, Mercury, and Venus. For my spellcasters out there, if you want to do a little creation with that, you can. Or if you want to create a 4. Mercury and Graffias are also at minimal angle at 7:01 p.m. Mercury is 3.3 degrees south-southwest, and also that is not visible. So Graffias is another star giving off that Saturn and Mars energy, giving us a little bit of challenges. So Mercury passes through Dschubba and Graffias at this moment. So we can even have like a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have a little pentagram out there for my spellcasters if you want to do Mercury, Dschubba, Graffias, the moon, and Venus all together. And if y'all want to squeeze Aries in there, y'all can get a hexagram going, because Mercury and Aries is next. And Aries brings us a little bit more ease, bringing us into that Jupiter and Mars energy. So now we start to feel joy and wisdom from all that Saturn energy that we experience. So that's what I got for you today, my cosmic nobodies. Enjoy this heavy Scorpius energy between our Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus, and the Dschubba and Graffias. We got a lot going on, nice little alignment, and we love it here. Don't forget the fortune is still somewhat in Virgo 12th house. So learning how to organize and manage and staying to your moral integral code and keep learning and growing is key. And aligning that with your Akashic records and your spiritual self is also key. Now, if you need assistance in reading your numbers in alignment with the numbers that we'll be experiencing this month, or any type of chakra healing, I specialize in putting your astrological charts into your chakras and your sephiros. Reach out to a goddess. I'm here to help. And that's what I got for you today. Peace, y'all.